talk about a few things. So, what's new? What's new with you? Anything exciting going on in your life that you want to share in comments? Today, did anybody get that snowstorm that we just got today? We did. We got about 1 to 3 inches of snow. It was a heavy snow. A lot of people around our area lost power. For some reason, we were the lucky ones. We had power all day. However, this snow was so heavy, and I think it's going to be the last snow of the season, but it was good to see snow again, as long as I'm not working, and today I was not working, so I didn't have to drive in it. But it was a really pretty snow. I think it started late, actually started early Tuesday morning, and then just ended probably around noontime today. So it was really pretty to see. I should have taken some footage and put it on here. When it snows in central Pennsylvania, it's always so pretty, especially where I live, because I have a creek and the woods behind my house. So the snow just glistens and it looks so pretty. New for me, let's see. I went ahead and tried to straighten up my yarn haul that you can see over there. I'm trying to fix up my room so everything's accessible. Went through all my books that were given to me, some nice ones. I think what I'm going to do is go through some of those books and show you. I wanted to do that in another episode and I didn't get a chance to, but we will do that here sometime in the future. I'm going to try to see, maybe I'll do a pattern out of one of those books. They're all knitting books. I think I have a few crocheting. So I'm trying to do both the knitting and the crocheting, and so far it's been working out. I forget half the time how you knit, but I've been learning all over again. I'm not as good as some of the knitters out there, but I'm trying, even though I knitted for a long period of time. I'm what you call a thrower knitter. I'm not a continental, well, yeah, I'm more of an English style knitter. So that's what I am. But anyway, I love my little light. Do you remember my light? I got this light I absolutely love. I'll have to, I think I showed this before in one of the videos. I've been using it a lot. It's the wonder, the batteries have been lasting a long time. I got it for Christmas, and they just light up here. Put it around your neck. I think it has 2 or 3 different levels where you can go ahead. It has a soft light, bright light, really nice, and you can bend it all different ways. My mom got it for me for Christmas, and I think she got it off Temu. The battery goes right in here, and it's nice and comfortable, and it's been helping me a lot because I have issues seeing. So at night when I'm sitting and I'm crocheting, it gives you that extra light. Something maybe if you guys want something to wear around your neck, maybe even around your head, I think this is it. I really enjoy it. So here I am, wanted a new mug, and I have a friend, I don't know if you remember a while back, maybe I didn't post his stuff, but he has an Instagram account, and I think he has a TikTok account. I'll have to put the links on. But he's really good in pottery, and he does a lot of different pottery, and I wanted something different to drink out of, and I haven't tried it yet, but he made me this. How cool is that? It's really neat. It's like a little jar. You can put your wine, beer, soda, water, whatever you want in there, and it's all clay. And then he made me the little seashell cork to go with it. So really neat. Just reminds me of I Dream of Jeannie's bottle without the seashell. But how cute is that? And he can do it in different colors too. I just chose the nice soft green. I thought that was really pretty. I haven't drank out of it yet. I don't know how it's going to be to drink out of that. I see him drinking out of that all the time, every day at work. So, but it is really cool. I can't wait to try it. My luck, I'll pour it the wrong way and it will come down all over me, just like the boot back in the day. I don't know if anybody's ever drinking out of a boot. Yeah, that was quite fun. So, what am I working on? I am working on 2 different projects right now. I picked up the Tree of Life Afghan, and I started working on that last night. I got pretty far. I need to get that done by June because my niece is getting married, so I need to get that done by June. It's really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you. Sorry guys, I was recording and all of a sudden I wasn't recording anymore, so I don't know what happened. But I think we were on the subject of the Tree of Life Afghan that I'm doing. The yarn that I'm using is an acrylic, 100% acrylic yarn. It's machine washable. It's a 4-weight yarn. One's a Mary Maxim, the other one's a Super Saver. One's in soft white, the other one's a medium pink. Really nice to work with, and I'm going to show you the yarn right here. So this is what I got, medium pink with the Mary Maxim. Love it. Of course it's all acrylic, but it's so nice to work with. I love working with that. So that's going to be the border and the flower area of the Tree of Life blanket. I'll show you how far I got on that then. And then the other one is going to be this one, the Super Saver. This one's really nice. Soft white. Love this. Love this. It's really nice. This would really work for a baby blanket. Really nice to work with. The needle that I'm using, it's a J hook. It's not a needle, it's a hook. I have to correct myself every time because I'm switching back and forth from knitting to crochet, and this is a hook. So it's a J hook, not one of my new ones. This is an older one. I like it because I like the rubber handle. So I have a problem. I have been buying hook after hook after. I gotta stop because I have so many hooks right now. It's not even funny. But that's the J hook. This is the hook that I'm using, and I used it through the whole Afghan. The pattern is pretty easy. If you want to get the pattern, it's on the Lion Brand website. It's a free website, so you can go ahead and download it from there if you choose to. I would definitely download it because it has a chart on there, and the chart is what I'm following to do the trees. It's going to get a little bit complicated because when I started this a while back, this Afghan, the bottom part was easy to work. And then of course you did your border, which was really an interesting, I think it's called the crab stitch. So that one was really an interesting stitch that I did. And then a little bit, you know, then you're in your flower portion of it. That went really quickly. Then a border again, and now everything has to match up because now I'm working the trees again. So now I have to make sure that the trees match up. It's pain. It's a pain. I ripped it out so many times so far because there wasn't enough. You know, I'm counting. It's one that you have to count all the time to make sure that everything's even, and the count wasn't coming out right, so I had to rip it out, redo it again. Now I'm hoping that the count will be correct. But this is the pattern right here, the Lion Brand pattern. So you want to go onto the website and you want to go ahead and print that out. That's what I do. The thing that I like about this has a lot of wording to it, so you really have to be careful. There's only 4 stitches, I think. Right here's most of the pattern, front and back. It's a lot. There's only 4 stitches really that you have to know. I think it's just a single stitch, the front loop, front post loop, and double crochet, and the back post loop, double crochet. And then of course you're doing with the flowers, there are triples, I think. So something that, you know, if you download the pattern, you'll be able to see. The thing I like about this pattern when it comes to the trees and to the flowers, it has a chart, and I like working with the chart. So this is what it looks like right here. The only problem is you have to count. So basically what I did with my first round is I counted everything. From here up, the numbers are going to stay the same, but then it's going to start getting longer. But what I did here, if I turn this one, see how I counted? I went ahead and marked everything so I know what I was counting. And basically what I do is I go through the chart first. I go through all of that first. I take care of all of that, and then that's what I do. So that is the pattern and the yarn and the hook that I'm using for the Afghan. Now let me show you the Afghan. The Afghan, like I said, is really easy. It moves very quickly, until, of course, you have to start ripping things out and then recounting things over. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Sorry guys, I have a frog in my throat today. So this is what it looks like. It's not very long, not very wide, 145 stitches, I think. This is the top part. That's the flower part that I was telling you about. There is the border. See the two borders? And everything basically has to match. So as I bring it up, I'm going to show you the tree of life. So right there you go. That's the tree of life right there. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what it looks like. How pretty is that? And that's what I've been working on. I have to get that done by June. So really pretty. Not hard to do at all. Just gotta really work with it. Not hard to do at all. So not a bad stitch. I really enjoy it. It moves pretty quickly, so I should have that done by June. Like I said, her wedding is in June, so I'm hoping that I can get that done fairly quickly. But that's my Tree of Life Afghan. The colors, you can probably use any color that you would like. I'm sure that that would be really pretty in the colors of the tree, actually. Maybe add some leaves to it. I don't know. There's a lot that you can go ahead and do with that particular, you know, pattern. So just make it your own, tweak it, make it your own. That's what I do sometimes. The next project that I'm working on is going to be my knitting. Remember I was knitting a shawl? It's right here. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. This is what I've been doing. It's my shawl. Using my Cherokee knitting needles, and I think they're in number 8. That's what I'm using. And then of course you can see there's some strings and everything hanging out, but it's my first one. We're going to go ahead and give it a try. I knitted one before and it turned out really nice, but I think once I block this, I think it should be okay. And I'll just go through and weave in any ends, strays. I'm going to put a border around it too. I think I'm going to crochet a border around it is what I'm going to do. So it's going to be both crochet and knitting, I think is what I'm going to do. See, I have some strings in there hanging. Really like the colors. Now this part here that I'm doing, it's to the lighter color right here. It's the gray and the blue combined. That's what I'm using. That's just blue, did a little bit of gray and blue combined, and then the gray. Now I can't really tell you what yarn this is because I don't know. All I know, it's the Nova yarn, and I got it in a Mary Maxim package one time, and I think it was to make a sweater with, and I decided not to make the sweater. I just kept the yarn. But that's in the gray, and then also this one in the blue. So that's what I'm using, is the Nova, and it's real nice and thin. It doesn't really tell me what weight, what color, anything like that on here. So it just tells you it's the Nova yarn. So really nice though to work with. I love working with this yarn. It slides like crazy. It is such a nice yarn to work with. So if you get any of these in the kits, go ahead and make something. It's really good shawl material, or a real nice thin sweater that you can make with this, a summer sweater. So that's what I'm working on. I'm still working on the poncho. I haven't gotten too far on that one yet. I'm still crocheting that one. I actually put this down. I actually put the crocheting down for the poncho so that I can go ahead and get the Tree of Life Afghan done. I have to get that one done, and then not too soon after that I have to work on the Ohio State one. That one I actually, and I think I mentioned it on the other video, is I ripped it completely out, and I'm doing a new type of stitch, crochet stitch with that. And I think I might have it. Do I have it in my basket? Let me show you. Do I have it in here? Yes, I do. So what I'm going to do with this one, real easy. Can't find the hook that I'm using on it. Oh, right here. I'm using one of my new hooks actually. And this one is, I'm using a L hook for this one. And this is that Yarnus hooks. I love these hooks. They're great. Got them off Amazon. So really nice. But this is what I'm doing. I'm sort of making like a tweed. I'm going to start this out. I like this stitch. All it is single and double crochet. And then you carry the yarn along with you as you're doing it. So I'm going to do it in black and white, and then I think what I'm going to do is border it in the gray and the maroon. I think that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be really pretty when it's done. I can't wait. I'm excited to see it. But right now I have to get these other things done, and then we'll go ahead and start working on this one full force, and then we'll go ahead and show you what that looks like when it's done. Okay, I wanted to go ahead and show you the beautiful little book that a friend got me for my grandson. She's a beautiful friend. I met her where I work and we became instant friends. And I always get excited every time when I go to work and I see that she's on my schedule. I get so excited every time I see her. She knows who she is. And I appreciate her and her sister. But they gave me this book for little Sebastian, and he's so cute. I got to babysit him on Saturday night actually into Sunday morning, and it was so exciting. I still remembered how to change the diapers and to feed him. But no, I knew that from the very beginning. I raised 2 boys myself, but he's so sweet. But this is the book that she got me, and it is such a phenomenal book. I love it. And the illustration in this book is unbelievable. And if you know of anybody that has this book, run out, or if you know anybody that's going to have a little one, run out and buy this book. When you read it, just make sure you have a box of tissues in hand, because it's such a beautiful story. So beautiful. And I'm not going to bore you by reading it, but it is definitely my #1 book for a child. And I haven't gotten to read this to him yet, but I'm sure as he grows, I'm going to have that time where I can sit down and read this beautiful book to him. In fact, I read it. I actually tried to read it to him the other night, but he fell asleep on me. So I must be that boring. Anyway, when he gets older, we're going to read this book a lot, I think, because he's really going to like this one. So thank you, Anne. This was beautiful. I think that's all I have for you today. I just wanted to update everything and give you some updates on everything. Find out how everyone is doing. What type of projects are you working on? Are you finishing some? Creating some? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for those that have come to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. I appreciate you very much. If you are a continuing subscriber, I appreciate you. And I do love my subscribers. I have good subscribers. And a few leave me comments, which is really nice. So I like to read the comments and send some back when I do get them. But definitely like, subscribe, and share my videos. And I will be seeing you on the next video. And just remember to keep those hooks in the yarn and those needles in the air, and let's create something beautiful. All right, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching.